What's up, Monstro? I made a tool for you. Let me just show you how to use it real quick. Okay, so this is the Monstro Revenue Planner. This is a forecasting tool that will give you an idea of how much revenue you will generate if you continue on the path that you're on now, or it also shows you how changes that you make in your business will affect your revenue and expenses, okay? So this top half here, first, let me start off by saying the only fields that you edit in this document are the yellow fields. If you change any of the fields other than the yellow fields, it'll mess up all the formulas, okay? So the top section here is your revenue. It's members added, members lost, members active, membership revenue, registration fee revenue, total monthly revenue, and total gross revenue. So gross revenue, the difference between the monthly revenue, that's like, the total revenue made that month, whereas the gross revenue is accumulated month after month, right? So that's how much revenue was taken in over the course of the year based on this trend. Down here, you have your expenses. So the first yellow fields you fill out, whatever your rent is, salary, if you pay any, initial equipment outlay, like if you bought heavy bags, mats, that kind of stuff, gym equipment. If build out costs would be if you knocked down a wall, did painting, something like that, okay? The rest of these expenses will be itemized down below, so don't mess with these here. But you can see here we have you have your you have your total expenses, so that's all the expenses added together. You have your net cash flow, which is revenue minus expenses, so that's what you actually would be profit. And then this last line here would be accumulated profit or deficit based on your numbers. So that's, when we add up the revenue after expenses month after month, this is actually total profit for the year based on these numbers, right? All right, so scroll down here. Over here, if you're using an agency to run ads for you or do SEO, you put that agency fee here, okay? The rest of these numbers will be populated by these over here. So if you're running ads on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, you put your current numbers. So how much are you spending a month? How many leads are you getting? Of those, how many booked a trial? How many showed? How many sales did you get? Right? We automatically calculate the ratios, percentages for you. Do the same thing with Google Ads. Do the same thing with organic. If you're not running Google Ads or you're not getting organic traffic, well, you can just put zeros in there and everything's fine. Okay. For organic, the only spend you would have is if you're spending money on SEO. If you're investing in SEO to get more traffic to your website organically, you'd put that fee in here. Okay. So software and technology is one of the expenses up above. You have your CRM like Monstro, website. If you're paying an additional fee for some type of website, that would be there. With Monstro, obviously everything is bundled into one. Hosting, you're not paying for it with Monstro, but if you had like GoDaddy or Bluehost, that'd be like $50 a month. Payment processor, if you're using like MindBody or Gymdesk or Zen Planner, you'd put that fee here. Utilities, that's the basic stuff, right? Electricity, heating, cooling, water, phone, internet. Just enter them in here. It'll automatically populate everything else for you. Down here, you have your growth variables. So initial active members, that's how many members you have when you're filling this thing out. So from day one, how many members do you already have? Monthly churn rate. So this is a percentage. Over here, it shows the actual number. So let's say you lose 2 people a month on average. So just change that percentage so that it reflects 2, right? Referral rate. What this refers to is how many members are you signing up a month that were referred, okay? We don't care about tracking trials and shows for the point of this, just overall referral rate. So if I'm signing up 2 people a month from referrals, then that would be 4, because it's 4% of 50, right? So 2. Registration fee, if you charge one, enter it here. Monthly membership fee, whatever you charge for your monthly rate. If you have several different tiers, then what's the average, right? And this way you can plan it out. The rest of the stuff was populated when you filled in that other data. But now you can see how changes to your expenses or to your monthly pricing or your churn rate or your full rate will affect your revenue for the year, okay? So if I start out with 100 members and I increase my referral rate to 10%, I'm making $313,000 a year, okay? If my churn rate is also 10%, well then I'm losing as fast as I'm gaining. I'm losing 4 members, but I'm getting at least 4 referrals a month. The 4% referral, 10 referrals to replace them. That becomes break even. So I'm at 241,441. Let's say I changed my monthly membership fee to 175. Now we're at 293,000, right? So you can see how making changes within the growth area, or as well if you get rid of some expenses. Just keep in mind, getting rid of an expense can affect your revenue numbers, right? If you are spending, if you're investing $1,000 a month on organic and all your traffic is coming from organic, and you say, I'm going to save money, I'm going to stop spending money on that, well, then understand the rest of these numbers are going to change as well, right? Same thing with ads. So just consider the repercussions of the changes that you make, right? If you're investing in something that's growing your business to the point where you've reached, and you don't want to cut that as an expense because that's what got you to where you were. Anyway, um, I'll include a link to this below the video. This is the master copy. So when you come here, click on File and then Make a Copy, and then you can make a copy to your own Google Drive.